basically, back in 1996, I saw how things were. I saw the divorces. My dad and my mom got divorced, and I saw what happened to my dad, and I saw what happened to my friends, and I just said, I agonized over it when I had all the pieces. I agonized over it for about 8 months, and then finally in early 1997, I said, screw it, I'm not getting married, screw that, there's nothing in it for me. And then I just began living in a common sense way, and acquired resources, built my career, and paid off my first place. It was a condo, and now I'm going to be renting it out, and bought this place about 3 months ago. It's a nice house on a half-acre. I am so happy. It's great. I just can't say how great it is. But it's the MGTOW lifestyle, which is partly the reason why I am where I am. Because, when you're MGTOW, the money that you earn pretty much stays with you. With the exception of some, just enough to live. But a lot of your extra cash can be invested, and and it really stays. So, but that's the MGTOW trend. I think there are millions of men in this country, because look at the marriage rate. Hello. There are millions of men in this country who have just said, fuck it, I'm not getting married. The hell with that. And those guys are part of the MGTOW trend. But then there's also the MGTOW movement. And those are maybe 150,000 in the country or so. And the feminists and the crazy media people and the establishment, they do everything they can to make people believe that the MGTOW movement is all there is. There is no MGTOW trend. They're in denial, and they're trying to keep everybody else in denial. But we are now at a point with the internet, with YouTube, with websites, and Voice for Men, and you have just this crystallized situation where it is about to really just take off, and it already has in the last year. And I am loving it. It's too late for me to benefit from it as far as like marriage. And yes, I would have enjoyed being married, and I would have enjoyed being a father, and I'd have been a damn good one. But a lot of the times, guys like me who have the ability to be a good father and manage their finances well, we're boring. And then the woman just she has this emotional need to go and run off with a bunch of Hell's Angels or something and take the kids and take everything I own and kick me out of my own home. But basically, the MGTOW guys, they just said, screw that. It's just not safe. So the MGTOW trend is vastly, vastly larger than the MGTOW movement, but the MGTOW movement is growing fast, and I am glad to see it. Maybe the kids who are in kindergarten right now might actually benefit from this, and that would be great. I hope so. But for the time being, it's an adaptation, right? We live in a dangerous environment, and MGTOW and various adjustments or versions of MGTOW are adaptations so that you can live a better life in a situation which is basically very dangerous. And it's unfortunate for a lot of women, they're sitting there 40 years old living with cats wondering, what the heck happened? Where'd my Prince Charming go? And for every guy like me, there is a girl like that sitting alone, and it's too bad, but it's not my problem. So this is my introductory video, the MGTOW trend versus the MGTOW movement, and I would like to be welcomed aboard as an MRA. Later.